Like, we got to talk about Domonic Brown and what dominant he's been for the Phillies lately. It's been fun to watch him bat. He's the player of the week the last 2 weeks in the NL, and also the player of the month for the month of May. 14 home runs in May. I haven't seen somebody put on a performance like this probably since 2006 when Ryan Howard had 58 home runs and got in a streak late August, early September when he got hot. And he's had, what, eight home runs in the last 8 days?
That's not bad. That's good. This just in. That's good. If you hit a home run every day.
He has 17 total, right?
Yep.
He only had 12 for his career the last 3 years. You know, he's 236 for his career and roughly about 500 at bats. He's hitting, he's in 303 since the beginning.
Here's
May.
Here are a couple interesting things about that you just hit it at with those numbers, Starkey. I have thought for a while now that they should have put this guy out there and let him play every day. I've said that and written it for a couple years, and I think that's obviously true. But he has, if this is what he is right now, and obviously he's going nuts right now. This is not absolutely what he is.
On pace for 47 home runs according to ESPN.com.
But probably 147 over the last 4 or 5 weeks, though. Yeah. So if this is what he is, this is different than what I thought he was and what I think the Phillies thought he was. I think they thought he was going to be a guy who was going to be pretty good across a wide range of skills, maybe more speed, certainly better. Even as hot as he is right now, which is as hot as he's ever going to be, his on-base percentage is only like 329. He did not draw a walk in the month of May.
I know.
0, in 100-some plate appearances. Another thing is, he's killing left-handers, and he's left-handed. He's killing left-handers right now in a small number of at-bats, sure. But still. So if he's going to sustain this and become a really first-ranked player, his strike zone judgment is going to have to come back, or if it went away, or if this is just his evolution, he's going to have to slug 600, which he is almost doing now. So for this to be sustained over a long period of time, he's 25. He's right. He's on the sort of on the cusp of what should be his prime. He's only making $500,000 a year, which is beyond a bargain. So it'll be interesting to see if he can sustain this. Right now, he's just a talented guy who's really hot. Let's see if it becomes more than that.
And in baseball, you get these hot streaks. But one quick point. Batting behind him, you talk about taking pitches. Why aren't these pitchers are still throwing him pitches, and he's making contact? John Mayberry Jr., Delvin Young have been the guys batting behind him. Eric Kratz. And he's, they're not pitching around him, or if they're trying to, he's still reaching out and getting these balls. And you would think Ryan Howard hitting in front of him would get better pitches right now. He is struggling that much. It's not making a difference.
He's just a mess. Yeah, Ryan Howard is just a mess, and there's a lot of moving parts with him right now at the plate. He's all over the place, and he doesn't really look like he has an idea, and it just you can't look at Ryan Howard and not think about that stinking contract, which is such an anvil around the Phillies' neck. But it's at this point it is what the economists call a sunk cost. It's gone forever. You probably shouldn't dwell on it anymore because it's gone.
I'll dwell on what Domonic Brown's doing instead and just enjoy watching him play.
Absolutely.